along with Chuck Diamond for Friday night at the Foundry. See, I can do something once in a while, Chuck. Even though, you don't think I can, and I think that's very rude.
Yeah, you're very great at bending the rules, JL.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said as right now. You neglected to mention we have a one-on-one matchup here this week on Friday night at the Foundry. We have the recently crowned Varsity Pro Champion. That would be James Gein defending the championship against a man he defeated for that title, Corey Andrews.
That's because he got his rematch. I wouldn't have let him have that rematch clause, Chuck.
Well, JL, there's a lot of stuff you wouldn't have let happen as right now.
What's that supposed to mean?
As right now, it means what I say. We have both men circling around the ring with one another. And James Gein. James Gein would have to be the odds-on favorite here in this match, but never discount Corey Andrews.
I am. He's nothing without his wig.
Well, you have quite a bit of history with that competitor as well, JL.
That's right. He was more handsome with the mullet.
As right now, James Gein, he takes the arm. Uncharacteristic of James Gein to go right to the arm. He's actually showed a little bit of wrestling ability.
Yeah, usually just eats him alive.
Yes, indeed. He has him in that hammerlock.
Oh, what do we got here? What's he going to do? At this rate, he's not going to win. He's got to throw him to the floor.
As right now, James Gein. And now, Corey Andrews working over the arm of James Gein, and he has that arm wringer on him, JL.
Well, there's a little reversal of fate here, but I'm not worried yet.
And Corey Andrews going right back to work on James Gein. I think he needs to use that speed advantage.
Well, I don't know. I think he just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, Chuck.
Yes, indeed, he did. You don't want to match power with James Gein.
Well, and you don't want to match crazy with him either. He's beyond that.
Well, I don't think James Gein has to worry about any peers in that department, JL.
Well, I would say the Butcher, but I don't even know what he's thinking. He never says a word.
The Butcher, our very first Foundry Pro Wrestling Hard Luck Champion, as we seen here last week on this program.
Yeah, when are you going to challenge him for it, Chuck?
Well, JL, I'd ask you the same thing.
I'm busy that night. I'm washing my hair.
So you say is right now James Gein going to work on Corey Andrews. And he has some type of hold on Corey Andrews here. It's hard to tell from this vantage point, JL, as right now he goes right back to work on Corey Andrews. And right now...
Boy, he's just toying with him, Chuck.
Yes, indeed he is. You cannot count Corey Andrews out of this one, JL. As right now, Corey Andrews firing back on James Gein. And a drop kick staggers James Gein right back to the corner.
This is unusual, Chuck.
Yes, Corey Andrews, he needs to go back to work on James Gein. He needs to stay on his guy. He needs to use that speed to his advantage. As right now, and a clothesline in the corner to James Gein. And James Gein staggers out past the middle of the ring. And he takes James Gein down by the leg, JL.
This is a reoccurrence of last time, Chuck. Remember, he did the same thing last time, and it didn't help.
To no avail indeed, because James Gein ended up winning the Varsity Championship. And a DDT by Corey Andrews. He hooks the leg, that outside leg, and he only gets a 2 count, however, JL. He left that shoulder wide open.
Well, sometimes you got to get on it, you know what I mean, Chuck?
And James Gein going back to work with those clubbing blows on Corey Andrews. And a kick right to the breadbasket. And now he's just It looks like he's just toying with Corey Andrews here.
Look at him. He's riding him like a hobby horse, Chuck.
And using that weight right down on the lower back of Corey Andrews. And James Gein now, he has Corey Andrews right back up. And he's choking him on the top rope. Referee needs to get in there, JL.
I like his style right there, Chuck.
Well, those are tactics out of your book, JL.
Hey, what are you talking about?
As right now, yeah, the fans see that every time you're in the ring. Elbow drop by James Gein. He hooks a leg, but only gets a 2 count.
Oh, he's mad. That was probably the wrong move. He's mad.
James Gein showing some frustration there. And you do not want James Gein angry with you, although that could end up being the undoing of James Gein here in this championship matchup.
I don't know. It seems like when you make him mad, he just gets tougher and tougher.
Well, James Gein has not lost a single match on this program, JL.
Well, that says something, too.
And he misses in the corner. Corey Andrews moves out of the way. And now Corey Andrews going to work on James Gein in the corner. He's shown a lot of fight and a knife-edge chop.
See, the showboating is unnecessary. He's giving his opponent too much time to recuperate, Chuck.
And that is something you do not want to do against the likes of James Gein.
Oh, you never see me showboat, Chuck.
But JL, that's the kettle calling the cat black is right.
What does that even mean?
As right now, Corey Andrews going back to work on James Gein, but he needs to figure out a way to defeat his opponent and become a 2-time varsity champion, JL.
Well, he might have it here. Not quite.
He hooked that leg and he only got a 2 count, JL.
Well, look at him. He's up against a monster. I don't know what he expected coming back here for a rematch so soon.
No, indeed, is right now James Gein with the reversal on the Irish whip and a sidewalk slam. He hooks a leg and he gets just a 2 count, JL.
That was pretty impressive. That was a spinning sidewalk slam.
Yes, indeed it was, and that was almost all she wrote right there, JL. And now he gets Corey Andrews right back up. What does he have in mind here? And an ace crusher by Corey Andrews on James Gein. James Gein is down, but Corey Andrews needs to capitalize.
I don't know, Chuck. They're both down here. This James is actually, this is the most fight I've seen him withstand. I don't know. This could be bad for him.
Well, Corey Andrews, he was not a Foundry Pro Wrestling varsity champion by accident, JL.
Well, if you ask me, he was.
As right now, yes, I don't expect anything less from you. As Corey Andrews back on his feet, and James Gein unleashes a right hand. Both men trading blows here. Forearm shot by James Gein and another by Corey Andrews. Both men trading blows back and forth here. But I don't know if that's wise to do with James Gein. But James Gein, he's in a little bit of trouble here. Corey Andrews surprisingly coming out on top in that encounter. And James Gein meets him with a knee right to the breadbasket. And he sends him to the corner and a clothesline. Multiple clotheslines in the corner, JL.
See, I think he just made him mad, Chuck.
Yes, indeed he did. And a kick right to the face in the corner. What agility by James Gein. That could be all she wrote here. He has him down. He hooks a leg. And he gets a 3 count. Your winner this week on Friday night at the Foundry. And still your varsity champion, James Gein.
Well, he put up a heck of a fight, Chuck, and boy, oh boy, he looks mad. He's mad at the ref.
Corey Andrews, he would stop at nothing to regain the varsity championship, but your winner and still varsity.
Hold on, I got some business to do.
Your winner and still varsity champion. I don't know where JL is going. James Gein, as right now, yes indeed, we will see you next Friday night at the Foundry.